Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss RSA algorithm to encrypt and decrypt the data. So here, as we know that RSA algorithm is asymmetric cryptography algorithm. Asymmetric actually it means that which works on two different keys. So here one is public key and other one is secret key or private key. So as the name describes, so the public key is given to everyone which are publicly available. Another key, secret key or private key, which is always kept private. So which is not given to or not available to everyone. So that is the two asymmetric different keys. So we know that this RSA algorithm which works on basically two different keys. An example of symmetric cryptography. So a client, for example, in the browser, a client sends its public key to the server and server and request for the some data. So the server encrypts the using client publicly and sends the encrypted data to the client. So finally, client receives this data and decrypts it. This is a simple example of browser where the client and server how they can exchange a message using encrypted. There are two components of RSA. The first one is the choice of public key and secret key or private key. The second part of this algorithm is encryption and decryption of data. So now the algorithm, it's a very simple step. So we need to first step, we need to choose a large distinguish or different prime numbers. So we can name it as P and Q. Then followed by the next step is the product of these two prime numbers. So that we can taken it as n is equal to the product of first prime number and the product of second prime number. So the calculate phi of z, so which can be taken it as p minus 1 into q minus 1. So whatever we are selecting two largest number which will subtract by 1, that number should be taken it as a multiplication that we need to take. So phi of z. So the next step, so here choose or select an integer, we named it as e, such that there are condition need to be satisfied. So that condition is integer value, what we are selecting the integer value, so that should satisfy the following condition. So e should be greater than 1 and less than, that is the p minus 1 into q minus 1, that product. So phi of z. So another condition, e is co-prime to the phi of n. N is the again product of two number, n is equal to p into q. So provided one more very important conditions, so e should satisfy. So gcd of e comma z equal to 1, greatest common divisor of what we have selected integer value and phi of z equal to 1. So whenever this condition is satisfied, then we need to choose a particular integer value, that is e. So after that we need to calculate the value of d. So here e comma n is a public key which are available to the everyone. So next we are going to compute the value of d. D is called as secret key or private key. So in a such a way that, so d into e 1 mod z. So this is the mathematical way of calculating d. So for computer, for and for loop, so we need to take it d is equal to 1. So initialize any d value equal to 1. This should be less than z. So whatever we are taking the phi of z value, and we keep on increment the d value. So here provided that one more condition is, so whenever e into d mod z equal to 1, so which will break it, so that is the answer should be d value. So whenever this value equal to 1, so we need to consider our d value is private key value. Or if this condition is true, so whenever mod e into integer value into d of incrementation modulus z value pi of z value, so when that is equal to 1, we should break in the for loop. So computer for loop we need to break it. So then we need to consider that value is the secret key or private key, so which are always private, not available to the anyone. So the next is this is the next component, encryption and decryption. First we need to go with encryption technique. So we know that to encrypt the message, plain text to the cipher language or cipher text. So plain text in the sense what we are typing as usual, alphabet, numerical values, all we can call it as a plain text. So that we need to convert into the ciphertext. So that is the name we have given, C for ciphertext equal to P equal to the plain text to the power integer that we have selected based upon the previous condition, modulus mod the product of two numbers. So this is the simple formula to convert plain text to cipher text. So after that we are getting any cipher values, that is our encrypted data. So similarly, to decrypt the message, again we need to reverse this process, ciphertext to the plain text. So plain text equal to ciphertext to the power d modulus n. So here we need to come back to the, we need to get back to the our plain text of individual alphabet or any character or any special character or any numerical values. So ciphertext to the power what we have seen in the previous slide, that is the d value. So modulus and we will get back to the, so that is the plain text. So this is the conversion of decrypt the message ciphertext to plain text. So now we'll take an example to encrypt and decrypt the data. So let us consider an example. P is equal to 11. So 11 is a prime number and Q is equal to 13 and 13 is a prime number. So here I am going to take two largest distinguished prime number taking, so which will encrypt the data very properly. So next step in the algorithm, whatever we are taking the two prime number, so we need to take the product of the two prime number. So n is equal to P into Q. So here N is 11 and Q is 30. 13 into 11, so that is the 143. So the product of two prime number is 143. So N is 143. So next we need to find out Z value. So Z is equal to, we know that P minus 1 into Q minus 1. So P is 11, 11 minus 1, 10, then into Q is 13, 13 minus 1, that is 12, 10 into 12, 120. So here the phi of Z, where we have taken the notation, that is the Z is equal to 120. So now we have selected here integer value, that is E is equal to 11. So E should be satisfied the following. There are conditions we have seen in the previous slide that should satisfy, then only we need to select E value is equal to what we have taken this value. So here we have selected E is equal to 11. That first condition is E is equal to less than 120 and greater than 1. So this 11 is less than 120, yes, satisfied, and greater than 1. And similarly, that E is co-prime to the product of prime number, so N is 143. So GCD of E comma Z equal to 1. The greatest common divisor of 11 comma 120 is 1. So we have selected E is equal to 11. So the next, which we had applied the for loop to find out the secret key or the private key. So D is equal to 11. So in the previous for loop, so we have taken for initialization of D is equal to 1, D less than 120. So and we should always keep incrementing. So their condition if, so E value is E 11. So E into D value, initialization value, D is equal to 1. Then mod Z, whatever we have taken the mod Z, so which is equal to 1. When that condition equal to 1, we need to break it and we need to consider that value becomes our private key. So D is equal to, so 11. In this case, when D becomes loop increment steps, when D becomes 11, so that is the E into particular D values. So mod 120, 11 into 11 into mod 120, so that breaks the condition. So that is the D value is 11. So now this is an example to encrypt the plain text. We have taken that the plain text is capital letter, capital HELL. So we know that to encrypt the plain text, the formula we know that. So ciphertext equal to plain text to the power E integer value what we have selected and mod n. So here the ASCII character of capital H is 72, to the power E value is 11, mod 143. So after doing this, the manual calculation, we will get 28. This 28 is the ciphertext of conversion of capital H is nothing but 2 to the 72 to the power 11 mod 143. So that is the first ciphertext of the plain text H. Similarly, we'll continue this the same process. Similarly, ciphertext 2 E value we are getting 36 and L value is 32 and another L value is 32. Similarly, O value is 79. So this is the encryption of the given plain text to ciphertext. So now we will decrypt the encrypted message. So first the plain text. So P1 equal to the first ciphertext to the power secret key D mod n. So that we will get back to the first plain text, that is 72. So after converting 72 it becomes h. So we have taken here in this example plain text is h e l l o. So first one we got h. Similarly we'll do the second plain text. We will get the p2 equal to ciphertext 2 to the power secret key. Similarly modulus of the two product of number prime number, that is n. Then we will get the next letter he. Similarly, so we will get back l l o. So this is the way we need to decrypt the, so whatever we have taken encrypted message. So similarly, all the numbers and including special character, so it will, which will be converted into the ASCII value, then we need to apply this encryption decryption technique. So this is about how to encrypt the text to ciphertext, then ciphertext to plain text. So next we will see that what is the output of execution of this program. So initially, as per the algorithm, so we need to enter the two largest distinguished prime number, so which will be named as P and Q. So here in the example what we have taken, that is 11 and 30. So that same number will be taking to this execution of the program. So 11 is P, 13 is the Q. So we know that product of two prime number and phi of z P minus 1 into Q minus 1 value. Similarly, we know that how to select an integer value e, that is exponential value e, we should be taken it as the condition e should be less than z and greater than 1, provided that condition GCD of e comma z so equal to 1. So whenever this satisfies the condition, we should select an e value is particular integer value. So here we have selected 11. 11 value, 11 is one of the prime number, so that we have taken for the integer selection. So we will get the take the message here. So example what we have taken the capital hello, here the small hello, h small h e l l o. So the process is simple, conversion of CT, that is the ciphertext. The procession of ciphertext is conversion is simple. So ciphertext equal to C1 first character or the text equal to the power of, so plain text to the power of integer value what we have selected e and modulus n is the product of two prime number. So we will get small value is, so which will be converted into the ASCII value. So 104 we will get small e, again we will get 134 ciphertext value and L is 75, one more L is 75. Similarly one more, what is that one, O is the 67. So we will get back again decrypt the message using the same formula. So plain text P1 first letter equal to ciphertext C1 to the power D modulus n. So that we will get back the message here. H will be, so we had ciphertext is 104, we will get back to the ASCII value after converting ASCII value to the character H. Similarly E for 134, 75 for L, 75 for L, again 67 for O. So this is the plain text we have taken into the input and converted as a encrypted message, that is the 104, 134, 75, 75, 67, and we will get back the messages HELLO. So likewise, any message depending upon the programs uh, size of the programs, so we need to take the any character or alphanumeric values. So this is the one more example. This is the little bit so lengthy plain text we have taken. So similarly, the prime number is the same here. You have taken 11 and 13. The integer value, that is the e value, we have selected 11. Here the message we are taking that Canada space engineering space college. All the characters are small here, including space. So here ASCII value, that will take the space and it will perform the encryption decryption for the space also. So here the P11Q13 and the product of two prime numbers and 5 object, and E secret key by default it will take, because we have taken 11 and 13 and the E value is the 11, that is the secret key is 11. So after doing the performance of the ciphertext conversion technique, so we will get plain text to the ciphertext for C for 44, A for 141, similarly N for 11, small n, again A for 141, again R for 4, and A for again 4, I think. Yes. So here there is a one space before E, so that is the number is 76. So similarly again start with E is 134, N is 11. So like that. So the whenever space will be there, again there is a one more 76. So like that, whenever space will be there, that value will be the encryption value will be the same. So like that, if we give the depending upon the size of the buffer size of the program, so that many character will be so encrypted, and we will get back the again decrypted message whatever we have taken plain text.